Wagwan y'all, it's Dimz. So Street Fighter 6 has come out and it's been here for a while and it's an all around excellent game. I don't really have any complaints of it. I am having lots of fun playing the game and competing, unlike my experience with Street Fighter 5. Though this video isn't to sing the many praises I could sing for Street Fighter 6. It is instead, I am here to discuss one looming issue that has the potential to make Street Fighter 6 much worse. And that would be Street Fighter 6's microtransactions. Also, just for time capsule purposes, today is July 24th, 2023. The first DLC character, Rashid, has been released and the current patch is 1.0100.001. So in Street Fighter 6, there's a few things you can spend your money on. These things range from character costumes, character colors, and time-sensitive battle passes. Might not sound so bad, but let's touch on them one at a time. One of the least offenders is buying character costumes. So currently every character has one alternate costume, and each costume costs about 50 fighter coins, which roughly translates to $1 USD. But you can only buy fighter coins in a minimum pack of 250, which roughly costs about $5 USD. So that means buying the alternative costume for each character will roughly cost you about $20 USD. That's not okay. But hey, there's an alternative way for you to unlock everyone's first costume, and that is in Long story short, in World Tour, if you meet the character, you can become their student and you can rank them up by using their moves and gifting them items. Once their bond level reaches 100, then you will automatically unlock their alternate costume. Simple, right? No, not really. Trying to level up their bond level normally would probably take you around 6 hours if you're doing it casually, and that is per character, not including the time that you spent to actually find them from the start of your journey. So there are methods shown online that says the fastest way to level up your sensei's bond level is to give them gifts. And this gift is a certain item called a luxury heat pack. The luxury heat pack will level up your sensei's bond level by 2. So this means you have to buy about 50 of them to get them to a max of 100 from 0. However, on a casual playthrough of World Tour, it took me around 6 hours just to progress the story far enough to unlock the shop that allows me to buy this item consistently. And which, buy the item means you need enough currency. The money grinding spots or side jobs have not been unlocked yet, the ones that yield the best results. Some of them by this point are unlocked, but the best ones have not been unlocked, so you have to play even more if you want to grind money. By this point of the game, if you haven't spent any money, like I haven't, you would probably have enough to buy about 60 of these patches, which is enough to level up one character to 100, but you still have like 17 more characters to go. By this time, it was enough patches for me to unlock Chun-Li's second outfit, since I naturally had leveled her bond up to about level 30, but now I have to work on all the other characters. Do you see the issue here? Now, I will state that having alternative options to getting costumes other than paying real-world currency is better than not having it at all. However, this is still very tedious. Hey, but speaking of not having alternative methods, let's talk about character colors now. So, unlike character costumes, well, the first one that is, there's no real alternative to unlocking character colors. Your only options to buy them is with fighter coins or to buy them with drive tickets, which drive tickets are, I guess, a earnable only in-game currency, but there's nothing that really gives them out. As of right now, the only way to earn drive tickets is to bond with your senseis in World Tour, compete in or participate in a few Battle Hub events, or complete a daily, weekly, or monthly challenge that has it as its reward. This game does not give out drive tickets all that often, and in my opinion, they should be giving it out like candy, only because when there's things in the shop, whether it's color cosmetics or your avatar's costumes, the drive ticket price for them is always inflated way more than the fighter coins cost. And even though I bought this game on launch and even bought the deluxe edition, I only have about 6,000 drive tickets, while one character's color pack cost 6,300 drive tickets. I'm only really harping on this because it's one of my biggest pet peeves in fighting games. Paying for colors. Paying for costumes, I understand. But colors? I'm sick of fighting games trying to make people pay for color alts while providing like only 8 of them. While there's other fighting games that gives you like around 20 color alts, all for no extra charge. See, when we're talking about character costumes, that might require remodels of the characters. But just for colors, that's literally messing with sliders and saying, hey, that would be $6 now. Which I am thankful so far that anytime you get a character's alternate costumes, all the colors to the alternate costumes is unlocked. So, why does this matter if it's only cosmetic? Well, variety is the spice of life, my friend. This also goes for visual variety. In video games, people get attached and known for using certain color alts and costumes. People have favorites, and you going over to your friend's house or your local tournament and them not having colors or your costumes unlocked is pretty deflating. And if you want a less superficial reason, I would say this also increases spectator spectacle. Here, let me show you. This year's CEO tournament for Street Fighter 6, which was one of the first offline major tournaments for Street Fighter 6. All their tournament console setups and stream setups outside of the top 8 did not have any colors or costumes unlocked. Now, I'm not blaming them for not having all the colors and costumes unlocked because that would be a lot of money or a lot of work for someone to do in a short period of time. However, this does not make seeing the same color 1 and color 2 for every single character over and over any less stale. There is a reason when Capcom streams events, they usually have all the outfits unlocked. It gives variety. It makes people want to get said costumes. I mean, there's a reason why one of the prizes for winning one of the Capcom events was to create your own costume. There's a reason why the Capcom holds the community costume tournament and everyone gets excited about it. There is a reason why in Street Fighter V, Chun-Li has more alternative outfits than there is playable characters on the Street Fighter V roster. People love different colors and different costumes. It's eye-catchy. People want more of these, and it is a big selling point for Capcom. Aside from those, the only other thing that you can spend your money on in this game basically is buying outfits for your avatar and buying the premium battle pass, which basically gives more outfits to your avatar. These are basically nothing burgers, but they do prey on people's fear of missing out and the desire to customize. Oh, also, fighter coins expire after 180 days after purchase. It does say that it does this in Japan, but the fact that it does that at all is really scummy to me. Putting an expiration date on your already converted currency is never a good look. So I've been spending most of this video complaining, and people are probably thinking, well, do I have any bright ideas that will solve this? And I actually do. I have simple and realistic ideas that will make your things better. 1. Get rid of the time exclusiveness of fighter coins. Don't make there be a time limit before your coins just fall into the ether if you don't use them. 2. Give out drive tickets like candy. Give it out more frequently. Make sure that there is an open and active way at all times for someone to just play the game and get drive tickets without having to just wait and hopefully next monthly challenge or next weekly challenge it's there. And 3. Give this game a tournament mode toggle, where if you're in tournament mode, all the cosmetics from colors and costumes are unlocked for versus local play. This way, people can try out costumes and see how they look before they buy them. Any in-person tournament or local tournament does not have to worry about their setup not having certain costumes since everything will be unlocked. And if someone really likes the costume that they see in local versus, that they can still go through buying the costumes so they can use it in other modes and go online with the costumes. So it's not going to affect that at all. Anywho, we've reached the end of the video. Street Fighter 6 is a really amazing game, especially for all the new stuff that it does compared to the previous Street Fighters. I am still loving my time, but I do know that this is just the beginning of Street Fighter 6, And if the microtransactions are already like this before they actually released all the extra costumes, there might be a way for it to get worse. But hopefully there is a method for it to get better as well. Anywho, I've been Dimz, and I hope you all have a great day.